Welcome. Thank you for sharing your time on the mat with me today. Find your easy seat, so sit on a bolster or a blanket or even a block. I'm sitting on a block right now. And cross your ankles in front of you. Take as much space up as you need to. So your hips are 90-degree angle to each other, and your knees are at a 90-degree angle as well. Roll your shoulders back. Remove the fleshy part away from the buttocks. Press your shoulder blades into the chest and the chest into the shoulder blades. Extend through the crown of your head. Grow tall. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale completely, let the stress of today's day go and melt away. If you would like to, close your eyes or soften your gaze. This is the fourth practice in the series of 21 practices devoting to finding or enforcing your way or your vision of health, happiness, and success. This series is based on a workbook written by one of the icons in the field of mental well-being, Louise Hay. Today's title is Cherish, Detox, and Change. Changing yourself, even if it's for the best, is really hard work. Many great spiritual teachers or mental health coaches have had a very difficult past, but they were ready to work on themselves and towards a more healthier, happier, and successful life. Indeed, happiness is a lifelong commitment and work. At the beginning, you might even feel worse, like you are in a state of detox. Maybe change is so hard for us because we feel if we want to change or need to change, that we have been doing everything wrong up till now. We might even think we are a bad person or we were a bad person. And this is simply not true. Think about it. Someone willing to change for the better cannot be a bad person at the same time. Just makes sense. While your eyes are still closed, imagine that you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Say to your own image, I'm ready to change. Do you maybe feel any resistance? Can you pin down the place where this resistance is coming from? Now place your right palm, follow my voice, place your right palm on the back of your neck. And say, I'm ready to let go of any resistance. As you push your right elbow to the back long edge of the mat. Repeat the sentence 4 more times for yourself in silence. I'm ready to let go of any resistance. Release your right palm back on your right knee. Still keep your eyes closed. And relax. So today's centering thought is in line with the exercise we just did. Everybody can change, and I welcome the change of everyone. I'm like a newborn baby, completely free of the past and excited for the future. Every time when you struggle in a certain situation on or off the mat, you can introduce this centering thought into your mind. Write down the thought or your version thereof after the practice and repeat it as often as you can throughout the following week. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And you guessed it, it's time for some pranayama. You're also going to reverse the legs, so the crossed legs in front of us. So the one leg that is in front is in the back, and vice versa. Place your palms on your knees again, find your alignment. And in this session, we are going to experiment with Kalabhati or skull shining breath, which is said to be really beneficial for a mental or physical detox. So Kapalabhati consists of alternating short, explosive exhales throughout your nose by powerful contractions of the lower belly. So exhales are generated by powerful contractions of the lower belly. To help us locate these areas in our belly, we're going to make 2 fists like this. I am strong, and place the pinky side of the fist on our lower belly. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. So short explosive exhale and slightly longer inhales. And as we exhale, we push our fists into our lower belly. And I'm going to demonstrate one of those Kapalabhati breaths. So this will be 1, and we're going to do 10. Inhale as you exhale. Inhale deeply, exhale completely to even your breath out. Place your palms back on your knees and roll your shoulders towards the back long edge of the mat. Reverse the circle. Find a place of stillness with your shoulders and slowly start to roll your head around. stretch your neck and linger in any places that might feel resistant. Do this as slow as you can. And then reverse the circle. And the next time your head is chin to chest, bring your torso with you and circle your torso as you push your chest forward when you come forward and then back when you come back, like in a cat-cow motion. So you are circling with your chest here. Inhale as you come forward, exhale when you go back. And you push your chest back. The next time you come forward, inhale, exhale, reverse the circle. Then come back to a place of stillness. Center your torso, align your chest over your pelvis and your head over your chest. Check in with your pelvic floor. So the pubic bone and the tailbone are the same distance to the mat. Roll your shoulders back, push your shoulder blades into your chest. Inhale, exhale, and bring your palms in a prayer above your head. As you exhale, place your right palm on your left knee and your left fingertips behind you as you twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale again. As you exhale, come back to the center with prayer arms above your head, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right this time. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. We're going to repeat this little vinyasa 2 more times to each side. Palms, prayer hands above the head, twist to the left. Return back to the center, twist to the right. Back to the center, twist to the left. Back to the center and twist to the right. Return back to the center and transition to all fours. Remove the block from underneath your behind. Place your palms underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip points. The shins are parallel to each other on the mat. So are the feet. Roll the shoulders away from your head. Tuck your tail slightly. Push your belly button towards your rib cage. And imagine you're building one straight line from the crown of your head to your tail. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Tuck your toes. drop your belly slightly, and with your tail leading, lift your buttock towards the ceiling in downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent here. You can walk your feet out if you would like to. Push into both palms equally and lift your tail towards the ceiling. Your upper arms are rotating outwards, your thighs are rotating inwards. Inhale, exhale. Linger for a while and then move into a plank. Place your knees on the mat. Lift your toes. Place your chin on the mat. Place your chest and roll onto your belly. Cobra pose. Lift your head up. Press your thighs into the mat. Relax your buttocks. The elbows are pointing away from the shoulders and the shoulders away from the ears. And your knees are almost hovering on the mat. From here, transition back to all fours. And repeat the same sequence again. Find your alignment in the tabletop. Tuck your toes. Drop your belly. Inhale, exhale, lift your tail towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, transition to plank. Count, breathe. 1, 2, 3. Knees on the mat. Untuck your toes. Chest on the mat. And roll forward onto your belly to cobra. Lift up, up, up. Relax the buttocks. Your palms are underneath your shoulders, directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Forehead to the mat. Back to all fours. One more time. Tucking the toes. Lifting the tail up into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana here. Inhale, exhale, roll into plank. Knees on the mat. Chin on the mat. Chest to the mat. Roll to your belly. Press your thighs into the mat and grow tall through the crown of your head. Relax your head. Back to the mat. Transition to all fours or tabletop. And into downward facing dog again. But wait for my instruction this time. In your downward facing dog, find the alignment. So press into both palms. Lift the tail towards the ceiling. And lift the right leg up parallel to the floor. So dial the right toes down here. That's very important. Dial them down. Bend your right knee. Inhale, exhale. Push your right knee towards your chest. Push, 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 push. And place the right foot in between your palms into a low lunge. You can pivot on the back leg or you can place it on the mat. So the left heel is in line with the right heel. The left toes are slightly turned inwards towards the midline between the heels. So at a 45-degree angle. And slowly lift yourself up. So lift the torso up. Place your hands on your hips. Rotate the right thigh outwards and the left thigh inwards. And keep the back leg straight as possible. Turn your torso forward and sit. The right thigh should be as parallel to the floor as possible. Lift your arms up and overhead. Place the left palm on your left hamstring. Inhale, exhale. Pull your right arm up and overhead and towards the back short edge of the mat. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel. Both arms towards your right knee. And interlace your fingertips behind your back. And bring your right shoulder towards the right knee. So push into that right knee and push the right knee into the right shoulder. Pull with your hands away from your torso and relax your head. This is a great moment to remember our centering thought. Everybody can change, and I welcome the change of everybody. I'm like a newborn baby. Completely free of the past and excited about the future. And here I invite you really to bow to that change. Unclasp your fingers and place your palms on the mat to frame your right foot. Bend your left knee and come into a side squat. Turn your left toes towards the ceiling. And here slowly walk your fingertips towards my voice or the front long edge of the mat. Your feet are in a wide-legged forward fold. Your fingertips are just underneath your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and away from your ears. And also here, form one straight line from your tail and push your tail in the opposite direction of the crown of your head. So they are pulling in two opposite directions. Inhale, exhale, and stay here for a while. And then slowly walk your hands in line with your feet. The feet are slightly rotated outwards. In line. And keep pushing the elbows towards each other. And slowly relax the weight of the head down. If your head touches the mat, that's great. If not, just keep focusing on the benefits of this pose. Prasarita Padottanasana, forward, wide-legged forward fold. Keep the elbows pushing towards each other here. Now slowly walk on your fingertips back to wide-legged forward fold. Extend your arms, find the flat back position. And this time bend your left knee. Keep your right toes pointing towards the midline. So the left heel is in line with the right heel again. And walk your fingertips to frame your left foot. Adjust the step if it's too wide. Clasp and interlace your fingers behind your back. Place the left shoulder in front of the left knee and push them, squeeze them towards each other. Bow your head and pull your arms away from your torso. Remember, everybody can change, and I welcome the change of everybody. I'm like a newborn baby, completely free of the past and excited for the future. And I bow to the change. Unclasp your fingers and frame your left foot again. And cartwheel upwards with your right arm now leading towards your back leg until your arms are parallel to the floor. Place your right palm on your right thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your left arm up and overhead. Inhale, exhale. Arms parallel to the floor, in line with the shoulders again. Rotate your left thigh out, your right thigh in this time. Bring your arms up and overhead. And this time step the right leg. So straighten the left leg and step the right foot to meet the left. And walk yourself to the center of the mat or to the upper short edge of the mat. Pray your hands above the head. And we go into forward fold slowly. Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, forward fold. And in the forward fold, we're going to place the fingertips of the right palm in between where our shoulders are. So feet are slightly apart from each other. And we bend the right knee. So right fingertips on the floor, and we bend the right knee. And lift the left palm towards the ceiling and opening the shoulders here. Left knee is straight. Left leg is straight. Stay here for about 5 breaths and keep pushing the left shoulder towards the back side and the left palm towards the ceiling. And don't crash into your right palm or the fingertips. Just lightly place them on the mat. Bring the left fingertips to exchange the right. Straighten the right leg and bend the left knee. Inhale. I'm gonna turn to demonstrate on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right palm towards the sky or the ceiling. in line with the shoulders, and press your right shoulder away towards the back side of the body. The right leg is straight here, then the left is bent. Don't crash into the left arm. Inhale 5 times deeply. Stay here for 5 breaths. And then bring the right fingertips to meet the left. And together we'll meet at the top short edge of the mat. Forward fold, flat back position, forward fold. Place your palms on the mat and step slowly your feet into a downward dog. Press into both palms evenly. Push your tail towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, bend your right knee and bring your right shin as parallel to the mat as possible. So, right shin. Place your left knee on the mat. I am going to put a block underneath my right hip. As you know, my hips are really tight. And we should focus about bringing the left hip point down. So not rolling onto our right side, but onto our left side. And the left leg is extended behind us. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, push the chest forward, look up. Exhale, bow your forehead onto the mat. Inhale, lift yourselves up again. Exhale, bow. Inhale, push the chest forward, look up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, look up. And exhale. This time, you can even take a bolster if you would like a restorative sleeping pigeon or half pigeon pose, and walk your fingertips out in front of you, in front of your forehead, and relax your forehead onto the mat or onto the pillow. I'm going to stay here for about 2 minutes, so just get comfortable here, and you can place your heads to the side, so it's maybe resting on your right ear. And even here you can introduce some gentle movement side to side if you would like to. Let my voice guide you. Just relax and don't forget to breathe. Come back onto your fingertips and walk yourself upright on your fingertips. Remove the block, place it to the left hand side, your left hand side, and slowly roll onto your right hip and bring your legs together behind you. Transition to tabletop position. Find your alignment. Tuck the toes, lift the tail. This time, bend your left knee and try and place your left shin in line with the front short edge of the mat. The right knee is resting on the mat, and you can place a block underneath that left hip if you are experiencing any resistance here. Again, 3 to 4 repetitions. Straighten the back leg in line with your hips. Push the right hip down. Inhale, push the chest forward. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lift up. Push the chest forward. Exhale, bow the head to the mat. Inhale again, and this last time, walk your fingertips out in front of you. And this time, let your head rest on the left ear. Again, if you need to make any micro movements in this pose. And we're going to stay here for a couple of minutes. And my voice is going to guide you out of this posture. Come back onto your fingertips slowly. Walk yourself back up to an upright position. Remove the block from underneath your hip. And find a wall you can use. might have been using. You're gonna need a pillow for this next posture. Place the pillow in front of the wall, like so. Or you can use a block as well. You're going to sit with your left hip turned towards the wall. So glue the left hip towards the wall. Place your right palm on the floor next to you. Bend your right elbow. And as you lie down on the floor slowly, swing, and you come to the forearms, swing your legs up against the wall, the left leg, and then followed by the right leg. And lie down with your torso on the ground. And bring your sit bones as close as possible to the wall. Cactus your arms out. Flex your feet. And stay here for about 4 minutes. And I'm going to guide you into the next step of this posture. You just enjoy this move here. It's not a move, it's legs against the wall, Viparita Karani, and it's an inversion. Which is very beneficial for detox as well. Now bend your knees Your legs are still up the wall. And bring the soles of your feet together as you flatter the knees outwards. So you have a kind of diamond-shaped form with your legs. You're gonna stay here for a couple minutes. Just relax. Trust that I am going to guide you through this practice. Maybe notice what changed within you throughout this practice. Bring your knees together to touch. You can hug your knees if you would like to. And then let them fall to your left side. You can slide off your pillow. In this final twist, you can place your left palm on your right thigh and push it down to go into a deeper twist. right thigh. Now roll onto your right side. Keep the knees bent. Push the left toe down. And now come slowly onto your all fours. Come back to the mat. And lie flat on your back in a supine position for our final resting posture. So roll vertebra by vertebra onto your back. And Shavasana. Extend the left leg, the right leg. And you can place your pillow on your belly this time. Maybe hold it down with your hands. Relax your feet, your knees, your hips. Relax your shoulders. Let any tension or resistance go away from your neck. Maybe turn your head to the left and to the right a couple of times. And then just come back to the stillness. Smile. Relax your eyes and your forehead. And let everything that's touching the mat melt into the mat. Breathe into your belly. And then into your chest. Inhale deeply, exhale completely, and let everything go. Imagine that you're looking at yourself in the mirror again. And notice if anything has changed. Maybe the image you're looking at is more relaxed than at the beginning of this practice. Maybe its shoulders are releasing The neck is releasing the tension. And remember yourself to let go of any resistance. Now let go of your breath. Focus on your breath again. Notice every part of your body that is touching the mat. Maybe pat the pillow slowly with your fingertips. If that feels good, wiggle your toes. Place the pillow on the floor behind you and roll towards my voice in a fetal position. Place the fingertips off the arm that's on the top in front of you on the floor, and slowly, very slowly, push yourself up head last into a seated position. Together we'll meet in an easy seat. Place your hands in the prayer in front of you, in front of your heart, and honor the ancient tradition of yoga with its origins in India. Bow the head to the heart. Let the wisdom of the body and the wisdom of the mind unite together to support our collective healing and evolution. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. With love and joy, continue on to the rest of your day.